Hi everyone and welcome back to Humans in 5. This week we'd like to talk a little bit about celebrities. The beginning of the year held a rough start for both of us. 2016 began with the deaths of two British celebrities, David Bowie and Alan Rickman.
Both came as a shock to fans the world over. We ourselves could tell many tales about how both impacted our childhood and adult lives. On hearing the news, complete strangers around the world found themselves mourning for people they'd never met.
Not only that, but the act of mourning for these celebrities tied their fans together, creating a bond with other people around the world who also felt the loss of their idols.
There's a lot of things at play when we try to understand the relationship between celebrities and their fans, but there is a theoretical concept that can help make sense of our connection with both distant celebrities and their fans the world over. In 1983, Benedict Anderson coined the idea of imagined communities.
An imagined community is a group of individuals that is not defined by actual face-to-face interactions, but instead is a social construct imagined by the people who see themselves as part of the group.
Anderson originally defined imagined communities in the context of nationalism. Many people living in one country see themselves as being connected, even though they will never meet most of the other people living in their country.
People may even come to share an idea of what it means to be part of this imagined community. For example, many Canadians pride themselves on being polite. Two people on opposite sides of the country may never meet, but they can participate in an imagined community by sharing the idea that Canadians are polite.
In this way, people with no day-to-day connection can start to see themselves as part of a whole by simply thinking of themselves as being a part of that whole.
This idea is easily exported to understand how we talk about celebrities. We will never meet the vast majority of David Bowie or Alan Rickman fans. However, in sharing the news and a sense of loss, we find ourselves connected.
The fan community may have been created through the distribution of their works via mass media. However, over time, it's maintained by the idea that total strangers have something in common by both loving either Ziggy Stardust or Severus Snape.
We can also use the idea of imaginary friends to understand why we feel a sense of loss for people we have never met. Our imaginary friends are people who we feel or perceive to have a relationship to, even though we have no real-world relationship with them.
As we are increasingly exposed to the lives and stories of people we don't actually know through the media, we may start to not only talk about them like we know them, but start to have feelings about their lives without any relationship with them. Satoshi Kanazawa argued in 2002 that the relationships we have with the people we watch on TV may affect us in the same way as our real-world interactions.
When we talk about how a celebrity's story has moved us, we use the same language and descriptive terms we would use when talking about a friend or an acquaintance. Once we start to think of celebrities in this way, it isn't a surprise that those of us who like the work of a particular celebrity feel a sense of loss when they die. It's like a key friend in our own community has passed, except that both are imaginary.
So while we are sorry to say goodbye to two of the greats this year, we hope to keep celebrating our imaginary friends with our imaginary community of fans worldwide. That's it from us this week. Thanks for watching.
See you later!